Welcome back. As we mentioned earlier, the death toll from the massive tornadoes in Oklahoma stands at 24 this afternoon. At least 9 of those are children who died at Plaza Towers Elementary School. Emily Schmidt has the latest.
Rescuers worked through the night, clinging to hope that survivors could still be found among the rubble of what were once homes and schools.
When you get out here and actually see all the devastation and all the, people that are affected by it, it really hits hard.
The vicious twister that tore across central Oklahoma Monday was 2 miles wide at one point and stayed on the ground around 45 minutes.
I've never seen anything like it, never heard anything like it. It's one of the worst experiences I've ever had in my life.
In the storm's wake, utter destruction.
We've lost everything. We don't have anything left. We'll make it. We'll be okay. But everything's gone. Outside
Briarwood Elementary, tears of joy as parents reunited with their children. But many children are among the dead. Plaza Towers Elementary was in the direct path of the storm. Some 75 students and staff members were inside when it hit.
They're still looking for possible survivors. It's a tremendous debris field. It is massive. It was surreal just to walk upon that last night. There were hundreds of people. They had sledgehammers. They were desperately trying to get under the debris.
Even the hospital in Moore is, in the words of the mayor, devastated.
Our tornado team coverage continues with our Josh Hinkle also reporting this afternoon on the aftermath of the deadly tornadoes in Moore, Oklahoma.
We are in the thick of it here in Moore, Oklahoma, and residents are finally getting to return home and finding things like this. Not a lot left to come home to. They're mostly just grabbing what they can find and getting out quick, saying they're going to have to be gone a long time. We actually caught up with one woman who was at this apartment complex when the storm started to hit. She drove just down the road to get her 7th grade daughter from school. When she got there, the tornado was actually right on the school, so she had to hide in a safe room with some staff from the office, separated from her daughter, not knowing how she was. Everything luckily was fine for that family. Now that woman is getting to return back to this neighborhood, seeing the sheer destruction, what that tornado actually did to her apartment complex. Luckily, things inside were fine for her, but she's not going to be able to return to this place for days.
It was kind of tense. We were trying to keep everybody calm. There were a couple people that had been hit by hail, so no one majorly hurt. But I wasn't really with any of the kids. I was more scared for them than for myself because I was in a concrete area. But I just wanted to get to my daughter.
And as residents return, they're finding it's a lot more difficult in this recovery process as storms continue rolling through Oklahoma throughout the morning. It is raining right now, and this is what people are seeing as they're coming back. On top of the damage that happened yesterday, water is coming into their homes at an alarming rate. In Moore, Josh Hinkle, KXAN News.
Well, the same storm system which hit Moore, Oklahoma, also spawned 3 tornadoes in Blanket, Texas, just north of San Saba. One tornado ripped off the roof of a high school gym. 50 students and faculty rode out the tornado in a classroom. Fortunately, there are no reports of injuries in the Texas tornado. Over the years, the town of Moore, Oklahoma, has been hit by several major tornadoes. This area, along with many others in the region, often experience all the conditions needed for a tornado. NBC's Al Roker reports.
The tornado that flattened this Oklahoma suburb estimated to have been about 2 miles wide and reportedly on the ground for about 40 minutes. Tornadoes like this one typically last only minutes, generally leaving miles of devastation in their wake. A tornado begins as a strong thunderstorm. In order for it to become a tornado, its winds, which are at different altitudes, need to increase and change direction. This is called wind shear. The wind shear creates a horizontal tunnel of air. If that air gets caught up in the upward energy of the storm, it picks up speed and strengthens, and the energy of the air goes from horizontal to vertical, causing a funnel cloud. When the rain from the thunderstorm hits the ground, a tornado is formed. The National Weather Service classifies this tornado as an EF4, the second most severe classification on a scale of 0 to 5, although that rating could be increased to an EF5 once more damage assessment teams come out to look at the damage.